corn hurts. It walloped me in the head.
Let's go. They have a pumpkin slingshot.
I got it. All right.
This thing might shoot me, I don't know. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, sit down.
Well, good evening, adventurers.
Hello there.
And welcome to our ninth state? Is it
I
ninth?
think so.
Our ninth state.
We're in Ohio.
Man, we're almost like a fifth of the way there.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So if you guys caught our last video, we were reunited with our trusty Black Series camper and our awesome yet to be named truck. Both of them are yet to be named, actually.
Yep.
But we really got our fall vibes on, you guys. We went to a pumpkin patch.
Yeah, we picked some apples. It was tons of fun.
Oh yeah, it was great. But the road trip continues. We are officially in Ohio. As you guys know, the RV life can be a little expensive, you know, with paying for campsites, paying for gas, especially with this gas
Oh my
guzzler.
God,
all the
diesel.
tolls in freaking Ohio and Indiana. Oh my gosh, you
And
guys.
Illinois, oh my, everywhere.
Yeah. So obviously our goal was always to do a lot of kind of free stays. It's a little hard to do when you need to use AC because we kind of need to be on the grid for that. But as you can see, it's nice and cold outside. We don't need AC anymore, so we don't need to be on the stinking grid. So over the next 3 days, we are going to do completely free stays. We are going to stay at harvest hosts, which allow you to stay at, you know, wineries, breweries, farms, all kinds of random places throughout the country, most importantly for free.
Well, technically you pay an annual membership and they like for you to purchase something at the spot you go to, but you're not paying for a site necessarily.
Plus, if you stay at a winery, obviously you're gonna buy wine. We're gonna buy wine. Trust me. We're gonna go get checked in. We're gonna go get the lay of the land, probably just get some wine, check the place out.
Yes, please, maybe some dinner.
It's gonna be a good night, y'all, obviously.
Oopsie, we went with a full-on flight, y'all.
Have you ever seen it done like this? It's a wine tree.
It's like floating wine. It's so cool.
Really cool. This is a pretty special place. It is very secluded, middle of nowhere, just right smack in the middle of all this epic farmland as far as the eye can see. And when we pulled up, we noticed they have this awesome little lake, and we're actually pulled up right next to it. So we got a lake view. Oh, jeez. But this is the one I was most excited to try. Candy apple. It's apple wine that's warmed with red hot cinnamon candies. This is gonna taste like a fireball. She warned me it was very hot. Oh my God, it's very hot, very sweet. That is like liquefied fireball with extra sugar added to it. Ooh-wee. These are actually pretty sizable pours for a tasting. I was expecting them to be like this big.
2 ounces, baby.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, it's map scratching time, y'all. We got our map, got our trusty coin, our peso. Today, we are only scratching the one though, because we have not forgotten to scratch other ones.
And we're never gonna forget again.
We'll
all right?
never-
From this point on.
100% we're gonna forget again. Sorry, in advance.
All right,
Here
get
we go.
scratching, baby.
Okay. We picked up our trailer right here in Chicago, made our way through northern Indiana. We stopped in this little town called Elkhart, and we went to the RV Hall of Fame Museum, which was tons of fun. There was a Clementine look-alike there, which was pretty wild, gave us a lot of interesting ideas for when we finally get her back. But after Elkhart, we kept on north here, right into the inside of Ohio here at this little intersection outside of Toledo.
This has actually been like a bucket list thing for us for a long time. We've never been able to time it to where we get here when the leaves are in like the prime color.
But right now, we're here, and we're in it, y'all, and you're coming with us.
Well said.
Yeah.
Y'all, it really doesn't get much better than this. We woke up and right out our window, we've got the vineyards over there, we've got the lake, and there's a couple deer just sitting there staring at us. Pretty freaking cool.
So peaceful.
Oh yeah, and no, everyone left. We're the only ones here. Just realized we're not sure when you're supposed to check out of these harvest hosts. Do you know?
Negative.
Yeah, so we better check on that. Hopefully we're not outstaying our welcome, but no one else is actually here. Maybe they'll just come right over to the RV and be our best friends. All right, I'm a huge fan of these harvest host stays. It's just so freaking peaceful.
It's so nice waking up to nature
Yeah.
and not in a parking lot or at a crowded campsite with people hooting and hollering all around you.
Usually we wake up and open our window and there's just some guy there. But not today, baby. Another thing that we really love about this experience is that last night we just pulled in right here and then we were good to go. We didn't have to hook anything up. We didn't have to disassemble our hitch setup or anything. This whole time we've been setting up this shot, this 1B just will not leave us alone.
I don't know what he wants.
You've got all kinds of flowers and vineyards and farmland.
We might seem it, but we're not made of honey. Because we're just so sweet.
That is the lowest possible criteria to qualify as a joke. But as you guys know, our mission is to head further east and just catch the awesome fall colors. So that's gonna be our goal for today, just to head deeper into Ohio. We aren't gonna be able to plug in or dump or anything like that. Our tanks aren't full, but we do have our solar. The sun there's no clouds in the sky, so I think we'll be good on that. It should get us up to about 100% before tonight.
We're good as long as we don't shower ever.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Sorry about it.
That's okay, you know. I'm not smelling too bad today.
Well, you look adorable.
Thanks. I think we're going to a farm tonight, so if I'm gonna be on a farm and
yeah.
stay on a farm, I'll be a little farm girl. We stopped into Toledo to get a little work done, and I am just figuring out where we're gonna stay tonight, looking up our next harvest host.
It's pretty common to book these last minute, right?
Yeah, so some of them have specifically same day booking available, but we found this adorable little farm and I think we're gonna get to hang out with some pumpkins again. I'm very excited.
We're gonna wake up to this horse being right outside our window.
Yes,
Guaranteed.
it's gonna be our best friend and it's gonna be awesome. Well, we have officially arrived at the farm. We're just trying to figure out where to park. It's a little confusing. There's definitely a big parking lot, but I'm scared that we're about to get stuck in it.
Yeah, there are a lot of people here. The parking lot is completely full.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
We got a guy.
A guy showed up and waved to us. A guy on a four-wheeler. So there's a tight squeeze here.
Putting my maneuvering skills to the test. All right, we're gonna make it.
Well, we really hit the jackpot with this harvest host. Right when we showed up, the owner just came around and chatted to us for like 30 minutes, just told us all about the history of the place, told us all the cool, fun stuff that they have around here. For years, they've always spelled out stuff with their corn, and from up above, it says Home Sweet Home, Ohio. It's really well done, too. It looks perfect. We're gonna take a look around the place pretty soon, but before we do that, we have to make some dinner, you guys. We are just dying of hunger. We haven't eaten all day. We've been trying to do this fasting diet. I don't know if we mentioned that, but
It's a real love-hate, mostly hate relationship.
it can be brutal. But the downside is we get very, very hungry. So we gotta freaking eat before we do anything else. The good news is we got something very special delivered to our previous campsite. Can you guess what it is? That's right, y'all. We got a brand new box of HelloFresh. And we just wanted to give them a huge thank you for sponsoring today's video. Let's see what's inside. All right, what are you leaning towards, huh?
They all look so good, but I think we're gonna go with the crispy buffalo spiced chicken, baby.
Oh yeah, come on. You can't beat that.
So if you all are not familiar with HelloFresh by now, they send you fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and delicious seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep, or in our case, your campsite. We love that everything is super fresh. The produce comes from the farm to your door in less than a week. Plus, it's just so convenient. Now that we're pulling the trailer, we don't always want to go into a grocery store, so we get everything delivered right to us. All right, let's see how our chicken's doing. Oh, it smells so good. It looks so good. Well, as usual, I have created a masterpiece.
Yeah, she usually does all the work, but I filmed it.
You did film it and you watched a movie too. But that's okay. All right, let's see how I did. It's just always filled with so much flavor. I love the little panko on top. It's all crunchy. If y'all still haven't tried HelloFresh, go to HelloFresh.com and use code EndlessAdventure65 to get 65% off your order plus free shipping. Also, it still kind of weirds me out that we're essentially living in our living room, cooking in our kitchen, and the world is just right outside. Like
We're just in the middle of a farm with tons of people at it.
There are literally like kids running around out there and cars and everything, horses, and we're just in here enjoying a nice little meal at our dinner table.
All right, but we're gonna eat up so we can get out there and join in on the fun.
Yeah!
You guys, they have a pumpkin slingshot.
I got it in the
What? Let's do it! This thing might shoot me, I don't know. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, sit down.
Ah!
There you go.
Woohoo! Come on, baby!
Oh!
No, no, you're okay.
You
Further
were
back.
on target. You were on target.
Not bad for a first timer.
Yeah.
I'm going for the target. I'm going for the target.
Come on, here you go.
Come on, baby! Big money! Oh,
Oh.
it was like the same spot as last time.
All right, yay! Now I get a try. Not even close to anything. Y'all, this is almost too much fun. It makes staying at like an RV park seem so bland and boring. There's like this whole fun fall festival. I feel like it's all here just for us too, because we just get to go home after this. It's like in our backyard. They have a little donut truck that specializes in apple and pumpkin donuts. Ah! The cutest little, oh my gosh, the littlest donuts in the entire world.
So they have one of those little machines where the donuts just like go down the little assembly line, but
Yeah.
these are the smallest ones I've ever seen.
Oh my god. It tastes like a candle, but like in a really good, delicious way. Those are really nice and airy on the inside and crunchy on the outside. So cinnamony. It almost tastes like Apple Jacks, or like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Apple Jacks mixed together from your childhood.
I'll take that, thank you.
Oh my, there's a petting zoo. And they have the cutest little animals.
Yeah, they're really just like super clean. They look like, you know, the caricature of the animals.
Yeah, they're all pristine, but the sheep, this cow is my favorite. He's just laying and eating. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
The coolest part about this is that whole place is clearing out,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we just get to stumble back to our home.
Yep, I think there's only one other harvest hoster, and they're on the other side of the property. So we have this whole area all to ourselves.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Wild.
Yeah, I can get used to this. I think we're going to be doing a lot of harvest hosts in our future.
This is much nicer than the truck stops and the parking lots,
Yeah.
for sure.
We decided to brave the corn maze, and we have it all to ourselves. It's so cool.
Yeah, but unfortunately, overnight, it dipped down into the 40s. It was high 60s yesterday, and it's sleeting.
We've been out for 5 minutes and all my extremities are numb already. I don't know if I was quite ready for this. I like the fall vibes, but the dead of winter, I don't know about that. But this is my first time in a corn maze. It's super cool. Check this out. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of terrifying, really.
Yeah, this is the most legit one I've ever been in. I guess I'm glad it's during the day. This would be horrifying at night. In the movies, people always go running through a cornfield. It's so like,
Yeah, I mean,
if
can you
try
imagine?
To go, like, God,
Get on in there.
the corn hurts. It walloped me in the head.
Yeah, it's really not that realistic to go
No,
running
no.
through a cornfield. The real question is, where the hell are we? We've just been walking aimlessly in here. It's a proper maze. We may never get out of here alive. Well, we really couldn't figure out how to get out of this friggin' corn maze, so we figured we'd pop the drone up for the bird's eye view.
Help us, drone! Help us!
Where are we? Man, this corn maze is huge. See, like, check it out. I can see all these dead ends coming up. So we know we gotta go right and then left. Let's go. Holy cow. It's turning into an ice storm out here.
It's sleeting, y'all. It's like tiny little hail balls.
Oh, so cute.
Oh,
Well, the good
God.
news is we're out of the
We're
maze.
free, just in time to get pelted. Ah!
We have made it to our, oh Holy cow! To our final harvest host. The weather's kind of taking a turn for the worse though, you guys. It's gotten very cold and the wind is gusting. So we stopped at another winery, but this one's also a cidery. We basically have it all to ourselves other than these two harvest hosters right over there. But we kind of took over this field. This is our land now, at least for the night.
It's getting colder by the minute out here. The winery shut down, so we're just gonna run back into our heat and try not to freeze.
My hands can't take it anymore.
My hands.
Poor Boo. Man, these harvest hosts are gonna ruin us though. We're drinking a lot of beer and wine, you guys. The guy staying in that white RV over there has the most adorable little Australian Shepherd mixed dog.
Oh my god.
Man, it makes us want a dog so bad. We can't commit to anything, you guys.
We move around too much. It's so sad. It wouldn't be a great life for them, but it'd be a great life for us.
That it would be. So like we mentioned, this was a bit of an experiment for us just to see what it's like to go a few days off grid because we've never done more than one night off grid. And one thing we were worried about was using a lot of our diesel heater fuel, but in one given night we've averaged using about a quarter of a tank. So that means on the one 10-liter tank we can probably get 4 days off grid.
Yeah, and we could probably even still be a little more conservative. We just like it really toasty in here. We were also a little nervous about not having enough water for showers, but happy to say that in 3 days we probably used about 20% of our water for showers.
So one of the downsides is you don't typically stay more than 1 day at a given harvest host, but I have a feeling that if you walked in and just asked the owners, a lot of times they'd probably let you stay for an extra day.
Yeah, especially if it's a winery, brewery, or restaurant, some place where you can eat multiple meals. Yeah, they would for sure let you stay a couple nights.
But one thing that has completely been beyond our expectation is just the experience. I mean, you guys have seen some of these stays. You get to know the people staying there with you. You get to know the hosts. Sometimes they're having these awesome activities. They really just give you the run of the place. You can just kind of go around and do anything. They really don't care.
It's way more social than an RV park.
Yeah, but we are very close to New York now. The only thing separating us and New York is a little sliver of Pennsylvania. We're going to pass right through there and then hit Pennsylvania again later. But New York, here we come. Fall colors, here we come.
Please leave, hold out for us.
Yes. To off-grid stays and saving money. Saving that money, y'all.
Yeah, 3 nights off-grid. All right, goodbye, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road. Does this work?
Maybe if I get back in there.
Oh wait, if I do like the dark part.